Hi guys, welcome back. My name is Rees Rose and I'm here to bring a message to whomever this resonates with. We're doing this for shades today, okay? The sun is sunning and I can't see y'all, so let's use the glasses for what they are for. Let's dive into this big oracle deck and I will go to the tarot, I guess, afterwards for some clarity. What I usually do. What exactly is the message that you guys need to hear from me right now? Alchemy. Please excuse the construction in the background too, as well as the workers. Anyway, the show must go on. We have alchemy, blessings in disguise. Ashe. Okay, big energy before we have this full moon coming up on Sunday, September 7th, which is also doubles down as a lunar eclipse, okay? So we got a lot of power in the energy, in the atmosphere, in the universe right now. If you tap in, you will be one with that energy, my love. Alchemy, blessings in disguise, and the Fool. Oh yeah, we definitely going to the tower right after this. Okay, so alchemy, blessings in disguise, the Fool. All right, so sweetie. Oh, not you, baby. Sorry. Sorry. She's like, who are you talking to? Okay. The way you use your magic is going to be proven very beneficial to you at this time, okay? Which is why I was like, if you tap into the energy, you will be one with it, okay? You don't have to wish upon a star. You don't have to be like, oh, I'm manifesting. No. Like, you don't have to announce it. It'll kind of be a given, all right? The universe, y'all will be so in sync that the minute you think of it, it's yours. The minute you resonate with the energy, with the frequency, it's yours. You don't have to sit there and be like, okay, for this full moon, I am manifesting. It's nothing like that, okay? We've graduated a little bit, all right? So I'm with the collective readings, I pay attention to your energy. I'm not just out here reading. I got y'all with the readings, of course, but I'm seeing how we progress. Again, everything on this channel is all about ascension. All about ascension. We're here to reach our highest node, okay? Even if we mess up, have a little hiccups or whatever, we're here to learn from that and make sure that we do better tomorrow, all right? So with that said, we have alchemy, blessings in disguise, and the Fool, okay? So you guys are, with the energy that y'all have right now, being one with the universe, being one with the times, like I'm saying, if y'all tap into this, y'all won't have to be one of those people that are like, yo, okay, I need this kind of ritual to make this happen. Of course, you know, all that stuff is enhancements. Those are enhancements. Tools, the divination cards, all of these are enhancements, okay? The gift, the skills, the alchemy, that lies within you. That resides in you. So you are the energy, you are the magic, you are the manifestation, which is why I was like, you don't have to be one of those people that are like, oh yeah, this full moon's coming up, I'm manifesting XYZ. Why are you announcing it? Why are you announcing it? If you got power like that, it's just a given to the universe. Y'all have that communication where you don't have to do that, all right? All right, so I said that because big things are about to take place. Blessings in disguise as the overall energy, and you also have the Fool. The Fool came out because that's a fresh start. That's newness, all right? A blank slate, like innocence, strong energy of innocence here, all right? So I feel like you guys are getting some type of reset. It could be an emotional reset. It could be a financial reset. It could be a social reset. It could be a mental reset. It could be a physical reset. If your body needs some type of tweaking, if your health needs some type of tweaking, I'm seeing there's some type of reset going on here, okay? And you're going to be seeing or feeling very blessed. You're going to feel as if, wow, like, okay, alchemy truly is on my side. I really am tapped in. Like, I was just thinking about this. I was just telling source I needed this, and then boom, before I could even finish my sentence, here it is. It's kind of something like that, okay? So alchemy, it's like you're so tapped in, that real energy of I and I. Like, you are connected with everything around you, not just with your manifestations, with your peers and your neighbors, with your the people who you come across at the grocery store. Like, you guys are thinking the same thoughts. It's a frequency, it's a telepathic energy going on, okay? That gives you some type of advancement at this time, if you know what you're doing, okay? So alchemy, blessings in disguise, and the Fool. If you feel as if inside you know that you are tapped in, then boom, I am talking to you. For the people who doubt themselves and be like, oh, I don't know, I guess I should hit up this practitioner for a ritual because they said that, like, yo, You guys are way more powerful than you think, okay? Everything is marketing nowadays. So of course someone's going to sell to you that they are good at doing this and they can do it for you. And yeah, you know, like we definitely seek practitioners for their expertise, and you would have to pay them for their service, absolutely. But don't be so quick to seek somebody else. Don't be so desperate to go outside of you. You are well equipped, my friend. Alchemy, blessings in disguise, and the Fool. You have the energy right now. You know exactly what you're doing. So don't shy away from your gifts and your talents either. All right, tap in. Eight of Pentacles. They said tap the F in. They said you know exactly what you're doing. You don't always have to just, it's glorified, y'all. It's so glorified. It's easy to be like, oh, I could just hit up this person for a money ritual because they put an ad out and they're getting so many reviews and it looks like they're having great results, and I'm going to hit them up for a money ritual. Why can't you go to a candle and light it yourself? Why can't you go to the crossroads and perform your own ritual so that you have your road opener? Why can't you go to the Botanica and get your little herbs and oils, conjure up something and create your own? Like, you know, you don't always have to seek somebody else, and it's not as complicated as you guys make it seem. It's not as complicated. All right, yes, there are people who are skilled in these things, but so are you. If you just listen to your inner wisdom, Source will tell you exactly what to do. Even if you're conjuring something and you only put in 2 ingredients, if Source told you to do that, then do it. Okay, you know exactly what you're doing, and 9 times out of 10 the tools that you have are the most powerful ones anyway, because you resonate with them. I know I went off on a tangent a little bit, but what I was basically saying is that alchemy lies with you right now, especially with all this that's coming up in the universe and the atmosphere. I feel as if a lot of my collective are ones to show up when it comes to like booking services. Thank you for booking my services, but I'm talking about other things like rituals and spells and things of that nature. Yes, it's okay to seek these practitioners, but what I'm saying right now, Source is letting me know that you have a lot of power in you. You have a lot of mojo in you. So in the event that you are one of these people who are thinking of contacting somebody outside of yourself to get something done this weekend, this full moon, around this lunar eclipse, then think twice, okay? Because all you need to do is meditate, and you're going to hear exactly what you need to do with what you have. All right. Oh, Temperance. I told y'all. You got the 8 of Pentacles and then Temperance. You're literally going to know exactly what to do with what you have. In flow. You're in flow. You're in tune. You're in alignment. You don't have to seek something outside of you. How much of a stressor would it be for you to look up a spell or a ritual and come across all these herbs that you can't even pronounce? Now you're like, damn, I gotta go to the Botanica because I don't have motherwort. Of course you don't have motherwort. But why are you stressing yourself out to use that tool anyway? Why do you have to use that ingredient? All because this one spell says it works. Yes, it may work, but use what you got, okay? Use what you got. Stay in the flow. The Temperance, that's what it means. Like, you will be stressing yourself out, going out of your way, seeking something that's not even, it technically is not in alignment with you. If you have to do all of that, then you're not in alignment with it, okay? This Temperance card, it's about that alignment, especially following this 8 of Pentacles here. You're doing things that are in alignment with your path, that are in alignment with your energy and your frequency at the time. So if you find yourself stressing out, feeling strenuous, or, you know, straining to do anything, chasing, that ain't it, okay? That ain't it. The Lovers. Ooh, talk about the energy of balance and harmony, okay? Wow, and I came right after Temperance. Temperance, look at this card. Look at this card. Heavy energy of water, which is why I was like, okay, flow. The water, all right? But holding the chalice and having, you know, you go like this back and forth between the cups. And notice when that person is doing it, none of the water is spilling out of the cups either. It just smoothly goes straight into the other one. So it's the control that you have of your own frequency, of your own currency, of your own flow, okay? How things move in your life, that's the control that you have, all right? You staying one with things. There may be some ups, there may be some downs. The only thing that's constant in life is change, okay? Being one with the ebbs and the flows, though. You don't experience the turbulence because you ride that shit. That's what that means. All right, so the Lovers card, overall energy is the Lovers, seeking that balance, truly, okay? This time right now is about balance. Balancing your inner world versus that of your outer world. Balancing your spiritual side versus that of your physical side, okay? Not everything is spirituality. I'm so glad you guys are tuned into my channel and y'all are hopping in to my wisdom. Thank you for trusting me. Thank you for listening to me. But we need balance, okay? Not everything is spirituality. I hop on here to give y'all my spiritual side, then I hop right off and hop into the physical, okay? I got things to do. But that's the balance here, okay? So you have to make sure that when you're tapping into one, you're tapping into the other. That's why the Lovers card is here. So alchemy, it's really just about being in tune, guys. It's about being in tune, being in the flow, and being in the now. Nah, this bumblebee is mad big, bro. It's so fluffy. Oh, okay. The Hangman in line with Temperance. Ooh, and Two of Swords. I was not expecting that. I'm so glad I waited until I elaborated on that Hangman. Okay, so you got the Two of Swords in line with this Eight of Pentacles. It's because like you have no idea what you're capable of. Like, I'm pretty sure some of you guys feel the mojo, but it's different when you actually put forth that effort, when you're actually putting that foot in, that work in, okay? You take it one step at a time. Everything kind of, the big picture reveals itself as you keep going. So this Two of Swords, it's like you don't know. You don't know how much of an in alignment you are, how in sync you are, and also the effects that are going to come of you staying in alignment, staying in sync, you riding that wave, staying in flow, okay? Not going against the grain, not rushing against the waves, against the waters, against the current, because you know when you're going through a current, you're supposed to ride that. If the event that you try to swim away from it, you kind of drown. So you don't want to drown in your own flow. And that's usually what happens to a lot of people a lot when they say life is tough, life is hard, oh my God, everything is weighing in on me. That's because you have a flow right now, and you're not necessarily like allowing yourself to write it. Sometimes people have these hiccups in life where they have an idea of how things are supposed to go. It doesn't go like that, and then they think, oh my God, I'm drowning, everything is caving in, when really maybe Source has a better plan and the way you orchestrated wasn't the best. So Source is doing what Source needs to do behind the scenes so that you can get what you need. Now I know he did not just drop a brick on it. That Source is making things happen behind the scenes, and that sometimes is the crashing down, the crumbling, that everybody's like, oh my God, this is so heavy, this sucks, I can't stand this, I can't deal with this, I don't know what to do. Breathe. You're supposed to breathe and wait until that time passes, okay? Because it's like a current. Ride that shit, all right? When a current is taking you out to sea, you have to ride it. There's nothing you can do, and if you fight it, you drown. Same thing with life. If a current is pulling you, if your life is going in one direction, that flow is strong as fuck, and you're like, oh my God, what is this? Just breathe and accept it. Just breathe and accept it. Tough times don't last, but tough people do, okay? It'll go away. This too shall pass. And when it does, swim. Now you're in control. All right? So what I just said is kind of like that new perspective, okay? That's why that Hangman is here, and that is in line with this Temperance. It's like you're getting an understanding, a new perspective of your flow now, and it's a process. It's something that you're not going to, it's not something that you're going to pick up ASAP, immediately, okay? It's a process, one step at a time. The more you do it, the more you learn. You don't just gain all the wisdom at once and then be like, okay, I know how to do this, I know what to do from here, I am ready. It's not that. Sometimes like you're not ready at all. And the wisdom comes as you go, okay? The Queen of Wands and the Eight of Wands. Queen of Wands and the Eight of Wands. Yes, that's 9 wands.
Last week, I think. Was it Wednesday?
Okay, so we have the Queen of Wands and then the Eight of Wands here. So some of y'all could be feeling untouchable a little bit. Some of y'all feel real good, like, hey, actually life is okay, life is good, I know what I'm doing. Some of y'all probably got to the point where it's like, yo, I know what I'm doing a little bit, I am finally in control, because you got the Eight of Pentacles and the Eight of Wands right next to the Queen of Wands. So it's like, even if you feel like you don't necessarily know what you're doing, because it's like, oh, I got mad money saved away for a rainy day, my savings is looking good, my credit is A1, like I got this, I got that. Even if you're still figuring it out as you go, you feel really good, because this is giving you the confidence that you need. As you put that step forward, your confidence increases, okay? You're not going to have all the answers in the beginning. It's not going to always initially make sense. It's going to make sense as you go, okay? So let me tie all this together. I know in the beginning I started out with saying alchemy is on your side right now. You have the full moon coming up, and simultaneously what's going on in the ethers is that there's a lunar eclipse on this same day, okay? That full moon is the marking of the lunar eclipse, but you're feeling it. It's like you've worked yourself up to this moment. A lot of the times people pay attention to astrological events and they're like, okay, I'm going to save my manifestation for this day. I'm going to make sure I do this on this day, and don't do anything to prepare themselves up until then, and thinking that them just doing that is going to be it. But you know, you really have to put yourself there. Like, to help somebody, that somebody has to want to be helped. Like, if you want help, you have to show the universe that you want to be helped, okay? If you're trying to manifest something, you need to prepare yourself for said manifestation. You need to rid certain things from your life to make room for this manifestation, okay? There's always preparation work. It's not just, oh, okay, you know exactly what to do, and you know, boom. So it's preparation. Like, all right, here we go, we're about to do this. And you might not have it all in the beginning, but as things go on, as time goes on, it unfolds, okay? And it's going to unfold fast. So yeah, right now, a lot is going on in the ethers. Alchemy is on your side, and you know that. You're tapping into it, and I think great things are going to come from this. I don't want this deck. I think great things are going to come of this for you, because you know who you are, you put yourself in a position, and you're moving like such. All right, basically the summary of this reading just now. Alchemy is on your side. You know exactly what to do with it, and it's going to show favorable for you because you know what you're doing, you prepared, and you're moving as such. You have a knowing right now, a confidence, okay? Can't nobody tell you about yourself, because you know you put yourself in a position to do these things, like to make them happen. All right, so you know what you're doing, baby. Communication. Oh, communication. I feel like there's a communication between that of you and the universe, okay? Like there's a language that's being spoken right now between you and the universe. It's like a language of confidence, a language of I want to use a different word in confidence. It's a knowing about yourself. So you're telling the universe who you are by establishing that within your energy. What is your energetic signature right now? Are you someone who is anxious? Are you someone who is lovable? Are you someone who's constantly always late? Are you someone who is giving, who's compassionate? These are the things that are radiating from you. These are the things that's the alchemy. This is the spell. These are the rituals, okay? It's not always about getting some herbs and throwing it on a candle, dressing a candle and mixing some things in a cauldron and throwing it in a... It's not always about that, okay? What I'm seeing right now is who you are. You're knowing that right there is the alchemy in itself. So you've prepared yourself for this full moon / lunar eclipse that's coming in a few days. You've prepared yourself by polishing your frequency. You've polished your energy, okay? The first card that came out was the 8 of Pentacles. A lot of you guys did a lot of just self-mastery and ascension, all right? Again, everything that's about to come to you is by way of how you've been communicating with the universe. You've established a certain dominance. Like, this is who I am. You told the universe who you are, and the universe is simply responding. Okay, so that's how it is. That's how it goes. Sometimes we complicate things a little too much. Like, we're like, oh my God, I have to have this. I have to have this. If I don't know what I'm doing, I have to contact this practitioner. I have to do this. I have to meditate for a certain amount of days. As long as you are in alignment, you are good. Okay, there are certain ways to get in alignment. Yes, but you don't have to follow everybody's cookie cutter way. As long as you are in alignment and you are ready and the times are all there and everything is synchronistic, and then boom, 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 bada bing, bada bing, bada bing. Done deal. All right. All right. That's all I got. I love y'all. Bye.